What's happening, folks? D Code Project Vegan. And you see the vest. It's 24 pounds today. 2 in the front. You see that right there. Hold up. See that right there? Got one right there. Got one on the back. 24 pounds. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my brain is like, I don't want to do this. My body is like, we gotta do this. My body is like, put on 24 pounds, we gonna do this. So I put on the 24 pounds, I walk here, and then I must have sat down at least a good 15, 20 minutes. And then I stood up for like 5 minutes because today, I don't want to do this. But I got something else in store for y'all when we get up top. So, without further ado, let's go. All right. That wasn't too hard, even with 24. Feeling good. About 30 more seconds, we're gonna be up top. We're gonna head up top. Few more seconds. Let's get it. Almost 1 minute. Yeah, let's go. Oh man, I feel alive. I'm feeling good. Yeah. 24 pounds. Gotta do it one more time, but I'm gonna do that with the music in. I might just walk it. I don't know yet. I ain't decided. I'll put it in the description when I upload. But I'm gonna do one more. All right. I didn't even get a time and date. It is August 20th, 9:49 p.m. So the last time I did this was exactly 68 hours ago. Not bad. What I want to do, and this will be off camera. I want to walk about 15, 20 minutes with this vest on. Just walk every day with just 16 pounds. You know? Not jog, not run, not come up the stairs, just walk. You know? I'm feeling it. Boy, they move these tires. Man, hold up. Man, I don't need them right now. I'll flip them over in a little bit. I ain't too worried about that. All right. So, it's Wednesday, and some of y'all meaning like maybe 2 people, but still, you know, them two people matter. Might be wondering, where's the Wednesday song? We understand why we didn't get it last week, and you say you got other songs recorded. Why don't you just drop one of them? I'm not done with the Rugged Foundation, okay? There's still one more piece that goes on the Rugged Foundation, and I'm gonna get that to y'all today, here, not at this very moment. I'm gonna say that for the end of the video. There's one person that I talked to recently. I'm not gonna name him, but me and him had a talk, and he brought up MGTOW Monday, and he brought up a specific topic that I had in MGTOW Monday, or a specific person that I talked about. Nutshell. And I said, yeah, that could be the one about her could be the last track on there. And I had wrote it on my old phone. I had wrote it on my S10 Plus. This one. This old phone, man. It's hold up, wait. It's all busted to shit. Yeah, that's me and my pops on the front. It kind of blocked out my pop's face, but the light blocked out my pop's face. It's a picture of my pops holding me. You know what I'm saying? I do have the verse here, and yeah, this phone is like busted up to shit. You know, it was the phone I had right before I bought the one I'm filming with, the S23 Ultra. And yes, I've had that phone 2 years. I'm thinking I might have it another year, maybe year and a half. Probably when they drop the S27, or right before they drop the S27, I'll get the S26 at a discount. I'm not sure, but I do like this S23 Ultra. I do, but I might replace it in about a year and a half. And I like the features on this S23. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling. All right. What is it I want to talk about? It really ain't much, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been consuming a lot of. I know this has been beat to death. It's been said 11 million times, but you really gotta watch the content you consume, right? And you know, I love the Red Pill MGTOW content. I love that shit. I watch it every day, just about. And but lately I've been watching more Ross Cameron. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into Wise Trade. I'm gonna watch some of Wise Trade content because he has very good insights on like where the long and short, you know what I'm saying, in the market. And I'm like, I combine, you know what I'm saying, the information that I get from both of them together. Yo, I ain't gonna see nothing but bang. It's kind of the plan, but yeah. This video is gonna be relatively short, I'm guessing, because I really don't have much to talk about other than, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, watching. And I'm like, I'm watching them, and I'm trying to see how I could potentially make money in the market, even when the bear market comes back around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo. And to be honest, man, with my brain and watching them, I believe I'll be able to afford to be able to retire by the time I'm 40. Just watching them, not even talking about chasing music or nothing. No, not even talking about my music dream. No, I'll be able to retire. I'll be able to retire financially. You know, if I'll take their advice, follow it well, I could potentially retire in my 30s, which ain't nothing wrong with that to me. I ain't got a son, I ain't got a wife, none of that's worried about. It's just me sitting out on, you know what I'm saying? Sitting out on the front porch, lemonade, maybe a guitar, maybe a shotgun on the side of me too. But that's a Southern thing. Some of y'all Yankees ain't gonna get that. Some of y'all Yankees don't know nothing about that, which is fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Growing fresh honeydew melons. That'd be nice. Real nice. Okay. Let's try to keep this video short. I'm gonna wait till that wind die down before I start this. Little context. I wrote this like a little bit after a breakup. She had broke into my house and, stole my valuables. There's an old video up of like the aftermath of that because she did it while I was in court. And I actually put that in this verse. I was also like really into Loaded Lux at that time. And you could tell by how I wrote it and how I'm gonna deliver it. I was really into Loaded Lux around that time. Like I for those of you who don't know who Loaded Lux is, he kind of made history back in 2012. Like the battle with him and Calico, but battle rap to the mainstream, in a way it had never been. Like there have been little tidbits and crumbs of it, here and now, throughout mainstream media, but that kind of catapulted battle rap to the mainstream. How viral the Calico battle was with Loaded Lux. And for the record, yes, Lux killed Calico in that battle. I don't think not too many of us heard from Calico ever since. Look at you, emotional. Nah. Shout Loaded Lux, man. Shout Loaded Lux, man. Actually, one of my favorite quotes about money is from Loaded Lux. He say, it goes, fast money don't get well spent. It's from the song Santino. Anyway, off of the Loaded Lux topic, let's get into this verse I wrote. Now, I ain't practiced it in a while, so I'm gonna be a little rusty, y'all. But y'all gonna have to deal with it. If I listen back to this and I don't think the quality is good on this, that I'm about to deliver, I'll re-record it and release it tomorrow. If I think the sound quality is good enough, I'll just chop off this end and I'll just chop off this part, and this upcoming part I'll just chop it off and upload it to the channel by itself. And that'll be the end of the Rugged Foundation. I'll upload it with the Rugged Foundation artwork on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, here on YouTube and Facebook. I'm gonna upload it with the Rugged Foundation artwork, regardless. But so without keeping, the suspense the suspense is killing you. Yes, it is. I know. So, I originally called it Blanquitas Mujeres No Más because, this is a time where I was like, I'm not dating white women no more. And, this is why. So, here we are. You see, I took the bad with the good and stomached as much of that as I could. You dream of a pink cloud, so clear thoughts you don't think now. And illustrate contrast with Patricia a lot, but underplay the actions and issues you got. I understand you're not a fallen drunk, but if it didn't have that stigma, you'd probably call it fun. It got to where I had to save my damn self, my sobriety, my recovery. Let her tell it, I'm a liar, and it ain't tough to see. Being pushed to the limit of committing an action I don't agree with ethically, planted a lie and conspired blackmail as to not sacrifice integrity, while dealing with a woman who spit in the face of my efforts, then rewrite the stories after erasing her errors. She has said she was a master manipulator. You ain't walking scot-free. I'll be back to get you later. I guess that's what happens when you enable sickness. Of a woman who gotta get drunk to go to her daughter's place of business. wallows in the pity of negativity and a wasted living, then got the nerve to be the one who say I'm tripping. In this political climate, odd choke you favoritism. So I balance the field with information given. I tried to reason, be sensible, keep it safe and civil, straight and simple. But when I stopped bending, you chose to play the victim. I go to court for some prior activism. I got home and what I seen when I was looking at the window, a rock through that bitch. Now I know you had it in you, but the fact that she was white and her target was at a nigga, I swear the cops didn't care for the shit when they came up the stairs to my crib. She committed burglary and robbery on my home, right there where I live. She waited till I was gone before she made a move. Took the tablet, laptop, TV, and PlayStations 2. 3 of them. PlayStation 2, 3, and 4, by the way. So to the feminists I ask, where's the equality? Now we all probably know how this would go if the roles were reversed. So let's just suppose it was her, and it was I who had stolen her purse. Detectives will question all of my known associates before they go into work. Then question my grandmother on Sunday right before she rolled into church. Asking, does he have bad habits? Is he smoking a perk? But shit been like that since before I was born, and likely long after I'm thrown in the hearse and cold in the dirt with worms eating holes in my shirt. Life is a bitch and we all been told that it hurt. But if we truly can handle it, would we have been chose for this earth? Kind of gone off topic. So in short, no more crazies. And this may offend some, but no more ladies of the race of Caucasian. I feel I've said enough. So for now, I'm finished with this. Some testimony from the rest of the homies going through similar shit. And that's like, really what it was. Like, this was like months before I discovered the MGTOW philosophy, but clearly I was already on that path. And I kind of wanted to do that, like, in a cypher style. A bunch of dudes that, like, you know, talk about what they've been through, like, you know, being done unfairly. So I guess before I even discovered MGTOW, I was already, like, you know, I was already about that shit. You know, the MRA shit, whatever. You know, hey, that MGTOW, man, for the foreseeable future, man, it's looking like that shit is for life. For life, nigga, like, real shit. It's looking like that MGTOW is for life, for me. And that's, you know, and that's the only way I see it. You know, get money, no money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Half not a half got nigga, MGTOW really would be, it's the safest decision, you know? But yeah, I wrote that in like early 2020, very early 2020, before shit jumped off with the pandemic. This video finna be 20 minutes. I thought this was gonna be short. I do a lot of waffle, But yeah, now I've somewhat changed from this. Some ways I've changed, some ways I haven't. It's definitely no more liberal white women. I'll tell you that. Like I guarantee you, it ain't no more liberal white women. I'm sorry, no more liberal women, period. But liberal white women, especially. I ain't sorry for saying that. I mean that shit, nigga. Especially, man. But also keep in context, this is late 2019, early 2020. This one, like, you know what I'm saying, women, like, you know, like in society's eyes, for the most part, women could do no wrong or whatever, you know. You were called crazy to be on some, you were called crazy or whatever name they want to throw for being on the red pill shit, you know. The red pill MGTOW shit. It is what it is. But yeah, I guess that's a good place to end this vid. So, for everybody out there watching, live here, be here, Protect yourself by any means. Learn, earn, and hit that shine. That's your sleep, hydration, exercise, recovery, motivation. And folks, I will see y'all in the next one. Arrivederci. Just in time for that train. All right, later.